So Kevin Stefanski talked about the mini bye, as you refer to it, with the 10 days off, and that the Browns were going to do what they did last year at the bye. If you remember last year at the bye, they kind of self-scouted themselves. That's when the offense really took off. Here is what Kevin Stefanski said they did with this time off in that quote-unquote mini bye.
Jeff, we found a lot that we can correct. I think we identified some things as a team, as a unit, individually, things that we want to do better. And we talked about that this morning as a team, and then we made sure this practice was indicative of some of those areas that we want to get better.
And Dan, I would think most of those are likely on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, I think they probably sat down with Joe Woods and his staff and kind of figure out how to fix some of the miscommunications. And they did do better against Denver in that regard. I think Johnson's interception was a prime example of a guy who maybe started to cheat up a little bit and then played back, and maybe he was trying to bait Teddy Bridgewater into that throw, and it worked. He came away with an interception. So some of those discipline issues, communication issues, kind of getting those worked out. This was a really important spot for this because they don't have their bye until after they play Baltimore the first time. They're still 5 games away from their true bye week, and those games are going to feel long here as they kind of push through the month of November and get through that Thanksgiving weekend. So having this here where players were able to kind of scatter, have the weekend off. Johnson, for example, went to LA. Some other guys went back to their home states for a couple of days to kind of get that mental and physical break, I think is really important for this roster and then this coaching staff and allowing them to kind of assess things.